Hi, this is Dr. Sarkissian. 5 years ago, this gentleman received 3 implants for his missing teeth on the lower jaw. Z-Systems implants are manufactured in Switzerland and are completely metal-free. Back then, they came only as one-piece implants, and despite their challenges, we succeeded. This was a semi-guided surgery, which means that we had a 3D scan and then we exposed the insertion area with the Waterlaze laser, and we prepared the bone to receive the 3 implants. The one-piece implants have their abutments exposed, therefore we have to protect them for 3 months. And thanks to the patient's cooperation, he wore that protective appliance for that time period, and after 4 months we had restored the crowns. Needless to say, he was very happy that he could chew again. Four years later, he had an infection on tooth number 18 or 37. In early 2018, we extracted that tooth, and 5 months later he returned to place the implant in that location. He also wanted to get rid of his lower front root canal tooth, which had never felt right.
So say something. Say something.
Hello.
No implants. So we have 3 implants already, right?
Yes.
We did them, what, like 5, 6, 7 years ago?
Yes,
right?
we did.
Yeah.
For most of our surgeries, we draw blood from the patient and extract a portion called PRF, or platelet-rich fibrin, which is full of growth factors and cells and is used as a graft to accelerate healing and to create higher quality bone. In this site, I'm going to use the tapered one-piece immediate load implant by Z-Systems. And this is the final drill for that system. Of course, when we say immediate load, it doesn't mean that we're putting the crown on it immediately. I still like to protect it for a few months with an appliance again, which we used the first time we got his implants, just because it's a very high load bearing area, and I just like that implant to integrate really well before we put the crown on. Extracting the front tooth went uneventful, but positioning the implant in between those 2 adjacent teeth is going to be a challenge, especially since we have to widen the socket just enough to put a 3.6 millimeter Z-Systems implant, and so we have to take a few extra x-rays just to make sure we're in the right path. And of course, to avoid destroying the buccal bone plate, we go a little more lingual, and in the remaining space we insert PRF as a graft.
Hello, how are you?
So those implants have healed, hopefully. So we're going to test them today. We have number 26 and number 18. Let's see if we can see it in this mirror. There it is. Okay, I'll just. So this is a perio test. It will test the stability. Okay.
Yeah, this one was weaker than the rear one. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Well, this is a very tiny one. So that way. You're going to hear it tapping. So it's plus 0.9, which is okay for a front tooth, right? -5. That is perfect. Okay.
Good.
And these are one-piece implants, so it's much easier to test their stability. But they have to be protected. And this is what you were using to protect them, right?
Right.
You were wearing this all the time?
Yes.
Yeah?
Well, yes, I was wearing this as you told me to wear it. I can put it in?
Yeah, go ahead and put it in. Perfect. So now we see that there's a lot of clearance between the implant and the plastic. So there should be no contact on it.
To prep these zirconia abutments, we can either do it on the same day as insertion or after they completely get integrated. The waterlaze is used to very nicely remove and sculpt the gums to expose the margins right before we scan the tooth to make the crown.
We're not interested in metal-free dentistry, so I got to go to Glendale to get my metal-free dentist. Hey, no, I love. No, it's just great. I just want to say I have like 5 implants now, and hope to not have to get any more. But if I'm gonna lose a tooth, then I'm gonna go metal-free because I don't want titanium in me, and I don't want dentures. I'm too young to wear dentures, and that's a whole bunch of hassles with that too, with eating and all that. So I'm really happy with the 3 implants that I have that are established are fantastic. They work great on eating seeds and almonds and regular food. I mean, they're strong. And I know I'm not supposed to say that, but they're industrial strength, and I'm really happy with their performance. No pain, and I'm looking forward to the 2 new ones I'm getting today.
So you think you're going to take good care of the rest of your teeth, so you don't need any more implants?
I'm going to do the best I can, but no one's perfect. I have a bit of a sweet tooth. I have to try to work on that. And then stress levels are important to deal with so that you don't lose your teeth. I think keeping your nerves overall, your nervous system vital and strong is one way to help keep your teeth. But yes, I floss and brush regularly, and I'm going to keep that up. So I'm going to hopefully not get any more implants after this.
And kids in general?
Take good care of your teeth. I would say this was a choice between either a down payment on a house or getting all my dental work done over the last 10 years. And, I'm trying to save money for a house, and I think a lot of it went to my dentist. But your health is very important, and I hope to not have to be allocating so much of my financial resources to Dr. Sarkissian going forward. I'm going to do my best.
We love you, Derek. You're the great patient.
It's been my pleasure. You're so knowledgeable of so many other aspects of dentistry. So there's what happened over here. It's all right. So, but yeah, it was the last. And it's not just the cost of the implant. It's all the freaking dental work, failed dental work that happened on that tooth before. I mean, you might have blown 10 grand on that mouth tooth already, and then it's implant time.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. And so, yeah, this one dentist in Oxnard I went to on the I don't know, some filling on this one here. It was deep, it was low, and I think he killed the nerve. I don't know. He said, "Oh, the nerve was damaged." He damaged it. I don't know. I never had any pain in that nerve, and that's when he went root canal on this thing. You don't see implants in your future? Okay.
I want to be a dentist.
You do?
Yes.
Good.
So,
Nice.
hopefully
How?
not. The dental schools that I visited, there's a lot.
Working here though, that'll help your application. We're
Well,
talking
I
about
mean,
dental
it's-
school for Miss here. That's great. I think they weed out good people's skills.
Hey Derek,
Hello, Stock. How are you?
pretty well yourself?
Good. Oh, I hear the ding ding. That's food at dinner time. You brought my my hot lunch.
You're
today?
going to enjoy dinner time and lunchtime much more very soon.
You're gonna raise me with my tray and give me my food. No. Okay. This is a Syriac thing.
Yeah.
So let's inspect this. See if we've got everything. Open a little bit.
The two crowns are digitally designed and they are milled right there in our office, and this fine young gentleman will receive his two crowns on the same day, and he will go home with brand new teeth.
Really cheap places that are like, they just do whatever the Medi-Cal copay is or whatever the heck it is. I mean, it's just like, there are like 4 people all lined up, and I mean, just like, how much amalgam do you want? They just drill a big hole, here's all your amalgam, take it. And it was just a, what was the word for it? Like cattle, it was like a cattle process. It was like a slaughterhouse. It was like a slaughterhouse. It was brutal, but I guess that's how you pay the bills if you only live off of what the copay, the payment. So, anyway, so I'm glad that Dr. Sarkissian is able to carve out this niche market and in high quality, you know, metal-free dentistry, and it's just, you know, but you need to have a good reputation and promote, you know, people, word of mouth. And I'm sure you have people that come here just based on what they've heard from friends and neighbors.
That's mostly word of mouth.
Yeah.
And sometimes the internet.
So it's a long.
And good staff.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to type in Sarkissian DDS Glendale, and I'm going to see what's online. I'm going to see. I'm going to look for me.
Yeah, you'll be on there.
I'm going to give it a thumbs up.
It's going to be one of the longest videos.
Yeah. But I'm happy that we're breaking some new ground on really a type of material that's much more biocompatible. I've got issues with the electrical sensitivities, and so I was very concerned about having any kind of metal in my mouth. I know that it can help create certain currents. Aren't there certain oral currents?
Oh yeah, galvanic currents.
Galvanic currents that can happen with titanium, and so and again, I just want to say I'm really happy. These three molars here. They're great for just straight up and down chewing. I mean, it's just, I try not to grind too much or go side to side. I don't want to stress them, but they've been very reliable. And with hot or cold sensitivity that you might have in some other teeth, they're impervious to all of that. You get no, whether it's sweet, cold, or heat, you never have any negative symptoms from this kind of implant and crown work. And I'm really happy with how, my teeth are not perfectly straight in the front, the lower incisors, and the way that you fitted the implant in the crown, it perfectly matches the natural growth features that that my mouth is demonstrating.
Go and enjoy your lunch.
I'm going to get some excellent, I've been given some excellent recommendations. There's some really good food around here. I'm going to go get that try it with my new